Okay, good morning. Bright and early live stream today. Hope everyone's doing well. My overseas friends hopefully are happy. Doing a little bit earlier of a live stream today. So cheers everybody. Good morning. Top of the morning. Gonna let everything breathe, make sure everything's connected here, but hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Good morning. Over here in the west, good afternoon, and even maybe evening in some parts of the east, eh? Yeah, I just want to kind of jump on a little early morning Sunday, It's like this is our church. Going to church early in the morning. So starting our day out with some high vibes so we can carry it into the rest of our week going on. I think I should be good to hopefully go Sunday to Thursday this week, and then probably taking about a week off and going to visit Madison's family in Lexington, Kentucky on Friday. We're going to stay there for about a week. It'll be about an 8-day round trip with travel and everything. I might be able to jump on one or two quick little live streams over there just to see who's here, say what's up or something. We'll see. Videos will still be being posted. I'll create some videos and post them while I'm out there. Shorts will still be coming, so all that'll be normal. We might take a week off of the live streams after Friday, so we'll pump them out from today until Thursday if I can. Probably at different times, maybe today, tomorrow in the mornings, Tuesday in the evening, something like that. We'll mix it up, but let me know who's here. Top of the morning, everybody. A little different. I know I'm kind of all over the place, not consistent with the times, but at least I'm consistent with coming on here and the days. So hopefully you guys are able to be flexible, and it seems like you guys have been so far. So yeah, let me know who's here. A little surprise early live stream, early morning church session. And yeah, this is the church that I would like to be the sermon leader today. I will be your sermon leader today. I bless you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just flowing, Just flowing into life right now. Lots changing inside me. I'm sure you're feeling it as well. Rolling with making those tiny little micro decisions that are a little bit different, a little bit tweaked, a little bit differently nuanced than what we've been experiencing, to guide us into who we're meant to be and who we actually are, letting that come to the surface. For me, I've been adding a lot of different times and timings for things, switching things up, going out in nature every single day, filming every single day lately, doing more of these live streams, just doing more of what I enjoy. And then also giving myself time to decompress and reassess and allow my cork to float, so to speak, so that I can share everything that I have to share with the most chutzpah, the most energy for you guys. Got the early morning sniffles a little bit here, so you have to excuse me there. But yeah, hopefully you guys' manifestations are going well. Anybody else get the compliment on something that you're wearing? Please let me know, or any other synchronicity that has been going on with you. Let me know in the chat. We'll see where today goes. It might just be a couple hour little Sunday live stream. I'm also just experimenting with different times as well, to see, if certain days at certain times have a better little catch radius of viewership and people finding it. I don't know what happened on the day. It was a Thursday afternoon here, where I had they're up to 30 people on here at one time. It was just like this crazy little blast. And we got Rufina. What's going on in here? What's going on? Hello. That's a cute little face. How you doing, Rufina? Good to see you. How's it going over there? How are you feeling? How's everything going? Great to see you. So happy you're here on this little Sunday morning church session for these live streams. Not really. It's just a joke, but it's a nice way to start the day, get our good vibes high, feel our blessings flowing, raise our vibrations and so on, and so we can bring it out into the rest of the day and the rest of the week. Just experiment with different times here, different things. Every time I come to your stream, I get lots of body chills. The energy feels very light from you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. That really means a lot to me, saying that. No, it really does. That's my intention, is just to have this be a safe space where we could just have the campfire conversations, get to know each other, talk about life, talk about things that are going on, where I can help guide you into being more of yourself authentically and letting go of things that are holding you back and so on. So feel free, Rufina, as always, to throw those in if you have anything, or if you have anything to share, any success stories or anything like that. We could add some momentum. But just appreciate you being here and saying what's up too. So I get the body chills too from you guys being in here. I can feel into and sense the vibes when they start coming alive in here when I hit that live button. It's pretty cool to experience, pretty fun. So the intention is just to change ourselves in the way that allows us to reveal ourselves. So it's not like we're just changing the limiting beliefs and the limiting definitions that keep who we really are bottled down and covered up. We're uncovering our authentic self, our real self. We don't need to become anybody else. We don't need to seek ourselves out in the outside world. We don't need to find ourselves. We just need to uncover ourselves and reveal ourselves. You know what I mean? My Nana passed. Oh, sorry to hear that. Blessings to her. Rest in peace. And her funeral was last Tuesday. It is really strange, but I think I'm doing okay for someone going through this. Yeah, where it's like you kind of surprise yourself, where like maybe in the past you may have had a stronger reaction to something like this, but maybe now you have a different perspective of whatever it might be. When it comes to something like this, you just have a different lens that you're seeing through and seeing life through. That things, although they could be sad in the moments, the sadness is also fleeting as well. It doesn't stick around. It's not sticky. It's not something that's bringing your energy down or changing you in a negative way, but you're actually using those things in a positive way. The seemingly negative things that we encounter in our lives can always be defined as positive, even though if at first it's a little bit sad or a little bit strange or confusing or weird or makes us a little bit angry or frustrates us or whatever it is. We can have those feelings, but those feelings we'll be able to let go of them much, much quicker when we pivot to defining them positively, which is what it looks like you're doing and what you've done, Rufina. So I honor you for that, and great job with that. Wishing your Nana all the best as the next cycle of her journey begins. Troopy doopy, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. How have you been? Look at me coming in here live early for you. It's nice and early over there. It's not even late night. I don't even think you'll fall asleep today in today's live stream. Very good to see you. How you doing over there? It's strange because she was cruel to my family, but it's still sad. She was my mom's mom. I think my mom has a weight lifted off of her, and it's kind of nice to witness. Yeah, that's good to see. And then maybe there's a new relationship that'll be kindled between her and her mom. Because from that non-physical perspective, your Nana, your grandmother, will have a totally different perspective and understanding of what she did and how she treated people on Earth, and I'm sure we'll have the intention to reestablish some sort of relationship. But maybe now it's just good to have that disconnect for a little bit. It might be just healthy for all of you. But yeah, things are processing. Yeah, it's still sad, but yeah, I could see how that could be, like if someone's ruthless to you throughout life, that burden being lifted a little bit and being able to move forward. So yeah, it's all good. It's cool to have that perspective. Very powerful. Hi, Maxwell. Hope you are doing good. I'm good, thanks. Life is looking good. Awesome. Glad to be here. Yes, indeed. What a nice live time will definitely be here for the entire feed. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. See where this early day takes us. We'll see what we get into today. Bunch of different topics, maybe a little more Neville Goddard reading and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool how we could flip perspectives around. My mom is one of the strongest women I know. She's like a boss lady, always put in charge. Right on. Yeah. Yep. So, it would be interesting to see, how her flavor, how her colors and personality begins to blossom and flourish even more. Being even more of a boss lady, or do you start to see a little bit of the soft, vulnerable side of the boss lady who always had to, protect and put up walls because of maybe certain things like her upbringing and having a tough mom, things like that. So it'll be kind of an interesting little journey for you guys to experience. So definitely keep me updated and wishing you the best on that. Right? Yes. I just hope my mom can catch a break from always being the boss. Yeah, exactly. You might just be able to see like a little bit of a softer side come out. Still have that strength and everything, but to have that that other side will be cool to see for you. So that's exciting. I mean, this is life. So many things happen, and it all happens for so many good reasons. I've been doing a lot of videos about that lately and learning a lot in my own journeys of my self-expression and the way that I come across, and constantly evolving myself. And even if things like, the big drastic things don't happen in our lives too, we can still make the big drastic changes in our lives by one little step at a time. Again, one little micro decision at a time. I've been really focusing, saying that to you guys as well as for myself in my life too, to take everything in a more gentle but focused and precise manner. So you can still be really focused and deliberate and disciplined, but you can still have a soft way and a soft outlook on yourself and life, and be good to yourself and not be upset if you take a step back, because that's just going to propel you forward a little bit more. Also, how are things going for you lately? Yeah, things are going well. Again, I'm just focusing on myself as much as I can, so I can be here the most presently and the most authentically for you guys every live stream and every video that I put out and so on. I got, intentions pretty soon to start the Instagram and TikTok, as well as, adding more momentum to the Facebook Reels and my Facebook page that I got going on, which will soon be joining us on these live streams. We're over halfway there now, so we only need 47 more followers there, so that's exciting. Oops, ignore that. All good. Desktop, as they say on Twitch. My shaky fingers. You having a lot of coffee right now? Or is it early morning for you, Rufina? I can't remember where you said you were from. Thank you for your time here, Max. Thank you for your time here. I appreciate you ladies being here and hanging out with me. I really do. It's great to just chop it up about our lives and what's going on. So feel free to just, we could talk about anything here. I'm flexible, I have, all kinds of things that I can talk about, but want to hear from you guys too. Like, what is going on? If I could pinpoint a little bit more of what's going on. About to take a trip to Lexington, Kentucky, like I was saying, on Friday coming up. So going to do my best to hit a live stream every day this week for you guys, because I'll probably take a week off, or a little bit more than a week probably off. Maybe able to do like a little quick phone live stream or something chill and shorter while I'm there, but I might just take the time to to kind of recalibrate myself and rest, and I'll still be putting videos out, but that's got that coming. I'm around Boston. Oh yeah, that's right. Boston. So we have lots of Dunkin' here. Yeah, when I lived in Manhattan, I would go to Dunkin' a pretty good amount of time, always for their iced coffee, their tall iced coffee. I love that thing. It was huge. I mean, you could just have one like this big, and it wouldn't last all day. I'd drink it pretty fast, but man, it was good. It just had a good taste to it. I don't like coffee or tea, but I think their lemonades are still caffeinated. Okay, gotcha. Having a lemonade. Yeah, I don't drink coffee anymore. I don't drink coffee or caffeine anymore. I'll drink tea, but non-decaf tea. The East Coast runs on Dunkin'. Yeah, it definitely seems to. Got a lot of Starbucks out there too, but yeah, the Dunkin' was like, it was on every corner of New York City almost. I mean, it was everywhere. And it was always connected to a Baskin Robbins, which was kind of funny. A lot of them were. It was like the Dunkin' Baskin Robbins tandem. A dangerous place. Very dangerous place. I definitely miss it though. I miss having a little Dunkin' in my life. I wouldn't even mind just a decaf iced coffee just for old time's sake. Because those things were freaking good. I don't know what it was about them. I'd also have this tuna, like, I don't know why, but like a tuna croissant or something like that was really good there. I'd always grab that too for some reason. Kind of a weird thing to grab at Dunkin', but yeah. Bringing me back, Rafina. Bringing me right back. What does Baskin Robbins sell? It's ice cream. Yeah, a lot of ice cream type stuff. Yeah, ice cream. All the toppings to go on the ice cream. Yeah, it's just ice cream, yeah. Maybe some shakes, some sundaes, some fudge sundaes, banana split type thing. But yeah, it's an ice cream thing. So you have that connected to a Dunkin' Donuts. It's insane. America, man, it's a problem. It's a real problem. The the food situation, the calorie situation, it's nuts. What's up, everyone? What's up, Falcon? How you doing today, man? How's it going over there? You heading to the store? You must be getting in your car right now. Or maybe you just got there. Dunk's had a Beyond sausage sandwich on the menu, which was vegetarian. I'm mad they got rid of it. Yeah, don't you hate when they get rid of your favorite food on there? It was my go-to food, yeah. Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst when that happens. Oh, but you know, that's life. Things come and they go. Just heard my cousins are heading for the USA. Really? Where are they going? I got the day off. Playing belt. What happened? You were supposed to work today, weren't you? That's great. Man, a day of Bellum. That's going to be awesome, man. Did you get someone to cover for you so you could just get one last day on that thing? That's great to hear, though. I'll definitely be throwing that on later. Oh, it's so slow that we could do just one person. Really? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is the slowest time of year right now. We're in April. A little bit of May. It's always the slowest. Mud season. No one's really coming here right now. Very true. Yes, sir. Grizz is going to work today and be off tomorrow. Nice. Switch it up. Nice. That's great. Man, what a blessed day, huh? That's exciting. Yeah, that game is freaking awesome, man. I wish it would come out before December. I can't believe like it's as good as it is right now, and they're gonna make you wait until December. Like, why not just? I mean, I know there's probably more they can add to it, but man, it looks awesome. Hopefully, you run into more streamers. Not sure yet. Their process only started last week. I'm happy for them. Oh, so they like moving there? They're not just visiting? Blessed for sure, yes. I'm going to stream hop for a bit. It was nice to see you today. Good to see you as well, my friend. If you like games, Rufina, check out Falcon Eyes 1. He's a good Twitch gamer. He has a Twitch channel. He's a buddy of mine. But yeah, hop around, Rufina. I'll be here if you want to come back around. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, bar hopping, online edition. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, just enjoy your lemonade and bar hop a little bit. That's cool. It's a good way to do your Sunday. Just hang out, say hello to your different followers and streamers. That's awesome. Appreciate you showing up here. It's addicting, yeah. Yes, relocating refugee program. They are farmers. Okay, well, congratulations. That's cool. I mean, it's amazing that that's able to happen. It's not easy to get into America these days. But we need more farmers. That's for sure. That's something that I've heard lately that we're struggling with, is not having like enough farmers here or something like that. I think was being said, because like back in the day, like most people were farmers, but now it's like such a minority. It's a blessing for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I mean, we are very flawed in many ways, but the landscape and everything in America is just I mean, I don't know how you can beat it, honestly, because it's so diverse. There's all the different landscapes and climates and different cities and small towns, and there's just so much to it. It's crazy and it's huge. So yeah, they got a great journey ahead of them. Absolutely. You've been feeling okay over there, Charlene? Feeling a little better after everything, and I know you already got the wait, did you get your compliment on what you were wearing? I can't remember if it was you or it might have been Jen, or if anything else is going on. But that's a good blessing for your family. Great manifestation for you as well, to see your family doing well. Yeah, 10:25 a.m. Nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. See where everything goes. See, I wanted to pinpoint some other. So yeah, I got the Kentucky thing coming on, and then we get back from that. There's probably gonna be some plans for some other different kinds of postings in TikTok, Instagram land. Gonna start working on some meditations and Neville Goddard visualizations. Pretty similar to what I've taken you guys through in these live streams, but making a YouTube video that's like 10 hours long, so you can just fall asleep to it and use it that way. I'm pretty excited about that. It's been kind of a highly requested on these live streams to do, so I'll probably do that. I would love to. I'm going to do my best to get it done before I head to Kentucky, because I won't be able to do it from there, I don't think. Or I won't, yeah, because I need the microphone. But, so that should be fun. Give some value to you guys. Keep that ball rolling with the visualization and manifestation, and just help you to let go of that old identity in your old life. Because for a lot of us, the old life is still talking, but the old life is still talking, and we're still listening, is what I was wanting to say there. The temptations of the old life and the old self and the old identity just love coming up and giving you a little bit of an opportunity to go back to them or not. Oh yes, my mom complimented me on an item I wore. There you go. Very nice. My mom doesn't usually do that. I got my house about 90% finished. It's quite a journey of personal discovery and development. Well, I mean, huge congrats. I mean, that's great. You got the compliment. That's sweet. that's incredible. What did that feel like when it happened? When you knew that you actually intentionally manifested that you get complimented on something, and your mom doesn't normally do that, like you did that, based off of what we did, the things we've done in these live streams, and I've guided you through, and what you continued after the live streams, and everything you've done for yourself. I mean, how did that feel? Did that give you more confidence? Did you catch it right away, or did you have to catch it like the next day and then realize, oh, I got the compliment, because it's so, it feels so much like it was natural, and it just would have happened anyways. But hopefully you gave yourself like a good compliment, took in the moment. That's great. Appreciate the love, of course. Yep. Gotta go check out the channel. Are you going on vacation, Max? Yeah. I mean, it's not vacation in terms of like going to a beach or anything, but yeah, I would call it a little vacay to see my partner Madison, her family over in Lexington, Kentucky. So we're gonna go over there for a week, and her brother just had a recent newborn, so hang out with those kids and just hang out with the family, do some Kentucky stuff. Might go to the Kentucky, well, not the actual Kentucky Derby, but that's coming up like right now. So we'll probably go to some horse races too. Maybe do some betting on that. That'll be fun. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, and just hang out, have a little family time. It's only my second time ever going there too, so it'll be nice to just hang out in their neck of the woods. That red drink you have looks so good, dude. It is good. It's a cherry limeade. It's those sparkling ice drinks in the store. In the gas stations too, but I get them at a city market. You can buy them in packs. Put them over some ice. It's delicious. Yeah, it's really good. It's sparkling, so it's like no calories. Like tastes good though. Helps with the hunger cravings on the cut and everything, which I really haven't had at all. It's been great. But yeah, it's good. Oh my word, apologies for the incorrect typing. I didn't see. It's all good. You don't have to get all the typing right. I get the gist. At first I was surprised that it happened so quickly, then I understood how it came about, right? Yeah, I mean, that's how fast it can happen. It can happen so quickly. So, I mean, yeah, I just hope that gives you so much confidence in how you can manifest your life and create your life. And starting with the little ones like that builds confidence, so you can start moving towards the bigger and bigger ones. Even though to the universe, there's no difference between manifesting like a dream house and manifesting a compliment on something that you're wearing, but bigger from our perspective, because we have to redefine our beliefs of what is possible and what is easy to manifest, what's not. So starting with something simple like the compliment, that's huge. So I mean, congrats. I mean, you're the third or fourth person that's done that. And our friend Lisa from Scotland, she's been doing like a manifesting machine lately. It's great. So I'm just so happy for you guys. Don't, I mean, it's a big deal. Like I really want you to take it in as like, dude, like see how powerful you are, see how you can actually create your life like that. It's an awesome thing. So that is so cool. But it's great you noticed it, and yeah, have a little smile on your face, congratulate yourself, buy yourself a drink. I don't know, something, Really celebrate it, milk it for all you can. But yeah, move on to the next one now. What's next for you? That sounds great. Always nice to meet a new baby family member. Wish the two of you safe and happy travels, Max. Yeah, thank you. Yep. Just, pretty simple flight. Just one connecting flight, which is great. So should be pretty smooth sailing, decent weather, I think. Might be a little rainy, but yeah, it's gonna be nice to see the little kiddo. Be kind of cool. It's crazy people popping out kids these days. People, yeah, it's nuts. I'm not there yet, but we'll be one day. We'll be one day. Yep, so we gotta milk everything for all it's worth. Everything that we got going in our lives right now, every manifestation that we intentionally create and it happens, we gotta really pat ourselves on the back. Celebrate ourselves, celebrate everything that's going on in that moment. Because that's how we start letting go of the old life and the old self. Is when we start making these new decisions consciously to be and exhibit different behaviors and different feelings and different decisions and then see the results of them. That's how we really begin to solidify it. That's how we are going to solidify the new self, the new identity. For sure, it's nuts. My brother, 43, had a new baby girl 2 months ago. Quite the surprise, quite the story. Wow, a little surprise, huh? Yeah, see, so I mean, there's no rush, you know. Your brother had one at 43. I won't be 43 for another 11 years. So yeah, I'm in no rush. I'm excited. Perfect timing, but definitely can't wait to have kids of my own one day. It's gonna be very, very fun and awesome. Having those little guys run around and everything, seeing the way they look at you and the way that you are, or that you see yourself in them, and yeah, I'm very excited for that process. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really, really cool to see how it all takes place. Yeah, we'll probably do some. I could read some Neville. I know a few people like it, and even Charisse bought the Faith is Your Fortune. And Lakin actually bought the exact book that I have here, so we can maybe get into that too if they show up. Oh, so here's what's next. I was looking and focusing on manifesting a camper for camping. It's a popular recreational thing here. Here in South Africa. So I was collecting images on my Pinterest board. Oh, nice. Yeah, very smart. Then my mom again saw the same one. Okay. Saw the same one from Pinterest that you collected. Yeah, Pinterest is great. Great to like put up all those little pictures and stuff and like really get it in your mind. And then yeah, that'd be great. That'd be a nice little next step. You know, and you can manifest multiple things at a time, you know, so you can still like do some of the, you know, get a compliment on your hair or it could be anything, you know. Have a butterfly land on your lap. Anything, you know. Have a dog come up and, you know, wag its tail in front of you or something. While at the same time, yeah, manifesting allowing a camper. I mean, that's perfect. That's great. Yeah, then your mom shows you that. So synchronicity, you're seeing the synchronicities and the breadcrumbs, and that's how you know you're on the right track. It keeps you motivated to keep moving in that direction. Really cool to hear. Yo, hearing my name, what's up? Felt my toe tingle. Yep, I know we got a sixth sense now on these streams. What's up, Charisse? How you doing? Yep, I did. I just said your name, and then here you are. You show up. Little early morning stream here. An early afternoon for you. Just 12:30 over there, right? So what are you up to today, Charisse? I saw, and she and her husband bought it. Then when we went to the town where my brother's baby was, born, we saw a truck. We liked it and told her husband about it. Okay. Okay. Sounds like things are lining up pretty quick for you then. How fun. Yeah, it's inspiring me to like look for more like little things like that, you know, like maybe a new car, something, nothing crazy, doesn't have to be nuts, but yeah, all these like little things, a new camper. See how if something that we want in our life, make it simple. Instead of feeling like we gotta all save up for it or budget for it, let's just see if we can start intending and assuming that we already have it, and do that with everything. Every little thing that we want, you know. I got in contact with the dealership and got a quote on another truck, and before you knew it, it got delivered. They both fit for the camper. She keeps saying that the whole rig is now my inheritance. Wow, so you basically did manifest the camper then? You pretty much got that done? Is that what you're saying? Was the manifestation complete, Troopy? Is what I want to know. Through that situation. I think I get what you're saying. Sounds like either way, lots of synchronicities and breadcrumbs leading you to that. Max, I wanted someone to text me, right? And I was like, what if I just really feel like it happened? And I started feeling relieved. You know, that bitch messaged me right after I reloaded WhatsApp. What the hell? See? There you go. That's fucking dope. That's amazing. Congratulations. That's super sick. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? How cool is that? You felt the relief. I mean, because that's what it is. When you start feeling, a great point. Because when you start feeling the relief of something that you want, and you're not feeling all balled up about it, like you're still feeling that longing for it, that wanting for it, and you just feel a sense of like relief. I mean, that's all you need. It really is just to let go and know that it's going to be like taken care of, or find that's great. That sense of relief. I mean, that's what we go for. That's what we're going for. That's dope. That must have felt great, huh? Charisse, that's dope. That's awesome. That's how we start. Start with those small things. Getting a text. Want someone to text me. Yeah, and if you want like someone to, yeah, that's a great point. That would be cool. That could be a good next one to do. Like, get a phone call from a friend we haven't heard from in a while, or a family member we haven't heard from in a while. You know, their toe will tingle as well, and it'll make them want to call you. No, but I find it crazy, and that's why I believe in this shit, because it happens very quickly to me. It doesn't happen often because, I'm generally negative, but I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah, see, it's just little proofs, little provings that you do for yourself that get the momentum going. And now you believe and know that it works. So now the world is your oyster. True. What did I do wrong, Max? I mean, I tried to manifest it for myself, but now my parents have it. What I ordered from the universe, but for me, for now, they are old, but I mean, I would rather have them. So you didn't do anything wrong. I would say that the fact that it's kind of a funny thing we got going on here, because I think the fact that you did manifest it for your self to experience what your parents For them to have it is a sign that yours is coming close and on the way, or that yours is on the way. Maybe even a better camper. So I would not look at that as something that went wrong at all. But again, another synchronicity and sign, breadcrumbs from the universe saying, I understand what you're saying. Here's a synchronicity, like your parents just got one. That doesn't mean you did something wrong. That means yours is coming. That's a sign. That's like a confirmation. And that's not something that you did wrong because they're experiencing it. You might be able to get a whole different one, or who knows what your parents will be inspired to do with that thing, and you don't know. You don't know. So I would not look at it as something that you did wrong. I would say that means you're getting very close, or you're moving in the right direction anyways. Your mind's on campers and one shows up and your family gets a camper, that's not a bad thing. You know, that's why we have to drop the expectation and insistence of what it needs to look like, how it needs to come, when it needs to come. That's a synchronicity. That's not something that's gone wrong, silly. But that's what people convince themselves of. Oh, what did I do wrong about this? Because, it didn't come to me, it came to someone else, and they're getting it. Well, that doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. That means you're doing something right. You're thinking about campers, and now you're seeing more campers. You're seeing someone close to you buy a camper, have a camper, manifest their own camper. So just keep moving that direction, and before you know it, your camper will be yours, So yeah, just try and have that perspective on it. I know when you manifest that you should be specific, but damn, 3 months ago my parents would have never thought of acquiring those items, but boom, it's parked in my yard. Yeah, it's true, a very funny situation. For sure, it's like the universe is teasing me, but I know I did that, it's amazing. Not teasing you, it's like winking at you. It's winking at you saying, I see you, I hear you, I understand. Let me give you this little sign to let you know that you're on the right track. It doesn't just always drop in perfectly right away. It doesn't always just happen right away. You want to see the joy of the journey. You want to see all those signs and things as they come along. That's the fun part anyways. So just enjoy this situation and what happened for you. Because it's awesome. I would say that's a big congratulations moment. You could be very, very happy and pleased with yourself at that. Does that make sense? Does that give you a different perspective and outlook on the situation? That's how we can start looking at those things. We're so funny as humans, man. We're so funny. We always think we're doing something wrong. We always think that something's gone wrong if it doesn't go exactly the way we wanted it to or think it should. And I'm not pointing to you here, Charlene. You bring up a good example of that similar, but I'm saying for everybody, people overlook and just brush off or are so quick to jump on themselves as something's gone wrong. But that's why I'm here, I guess, to just help guide you and realize what you're doing. But Max, then this manifestation business is not difficult at all. I can create. Makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Max. Yeah. Yes. It's not difficult. We do it all the time. We do it all day, every day. All day, every day we do it. We don't need to learn how to manifest. We just need to learn how we actually are manifesting. We don't have to learn how to manifest. We need to discover how are we already manifesting everything that we have and have experienced in our life. And that's what I've been explaining and teaching and sharing this whole time. So it's a good thing. You're on the right track. You're moving in the right direction. You're perfect on the path. This manifestation business is not hard. It is very, very easy and simple. Energy flows where focus goes. Yep, exactly. I said that before. All right. Yes. No, that's right. That's right, Troopy. You should do a little post saying which book you're starting and when, so we'll all come prepared like Sunday school. Okay, cool. Well, you already got Faith is Your Fortune, so you're already on track with that. But you're right, I could do a little post. Hey, on the live streams to come, we're doing this. If you guys want to buy it and read along, let's do that. Yeah. But it is like Sunday school. It's like Sunday school right now. Right now, it's a little Bible study. Right before church. But you know, you already got Faith is Our Fortune. Faith is Your Fortune. So that's the one I think we're going to go into next. And, you know, maybe, yeah. That's all we're going to need. I mean, that book is so jam-packed with stuff. So jam-packed with stuff. Let me look here. You know? So great job, girls. Great job. Got some manifesting queens up in here. For real, for real. You know, I feel like women are likely a little bit more in tune with this manifesting stuff than men in general, I would say. I really do. I think you're more, you know, sensitive and open-minded. I think your mind is very imaginative and colorful. I think you're able to more easily get lost in the fantasy of the visualization, in the feelings of the manifestation. I think for men, it's a little more challenging because it's so built into us that we need to create it ourselves. We need to go out and work for it and earn it. It can't just come to us easy. We need to get our hands dirty in order to create it. I think so for my men out there, you know, I feel you. We just got to kind of get in tune with our feminine energy a little bit more, I believe, for the intentional manifesting. Even though we're doing it all the time as well, I think girls are a lot more like colorful and imaginative and feel a little bit more and are a little more sensitive in general, you know. That's just kind of like a thought that I just had. That I'll bet is true. We get very caught up, us men, and like, how do we do it? What are we gonna do? What do we gotta, you know, sacrifice in order to get it? And yeah, I feel like we gotta work for it a little more. At least here in the West, you know. So my men, tap into that feminine energy a little bit. Be a little more playful, a little more easy on yourself. Have a little more fun with it. Don't take it so seriously. My numbers here. Is everything clear over there? Making sure I'm not breaking up or anything. Looked like my internet was doing something weird for a second. I don't know if you guys heard anything that I just said. But I hope you did. What we got? Okay. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's something I need to realize too. Because I still letting go of some residue of like, yeah, working, striving, working hard. You know, I feel like I'm working hard on something that I'm passionate about, which is good. And I have all these plans. I'm always thinking like, okay, what's next? how many times a day do I got to post? How many times a week do I got to post? How many posts a day? Things like that. Keep everything, so just to make sure that I'm doing my part. I'm always very keen on, well, I got to do my part. The universe is going to do its part, but I need to make sure I'm doing my part. And I think I can get a little bit caught up in like feeling like my part is too big. Okay, looks like we're caught. Hey tropes, hey troops. But yeah, the lady, the manifesting queen's up in the house. It's great to see. It's very inspiring. It really makes me feel a lot of gratitude for being a small part in you guys' success. So it's cool to see. Always share that shit with me. Thank you for sharing it. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. It's a little bit windy out here. The power's been going out here a lot lately, and the Wi-Fi's been flipping on and off. So hopefully everything stays good. It's a little breezy today. This little spring day. Partly cloudy skies out. Gonna definitely be getting outside in a little bit later. What else is happening though, ladies? What else is going on with you? Yeah, I'll start making some posts. Get you guys a little more on track. Maybe let you guys know I'm going live. Every day this week up until Friday, and then probably take a week off. Busy right now prepping for an interview tomorrow, which I totally lied to get, but I'll jump back in whenever. Hope everything goes well. Wait, what? Busy right now prepping for an interview. Nice. Tomorrow, which I totally lied. Oh, you lied to get the interview. Hey, sometimes you gotta do that. It's all good. And then show them what's up, just to get your foot in the door, just to get in the door. But yeah, jump back in with ever prepping. Yep, lots of hard work over there. Everything will go well. Just imagine yourself after the interview of how you'd feel with it going extremely well, something like that. We got Chelsea up in here. Hi Maxwell, I made it. Yes, you did. Good to see you again. It's always a blessing and a miracle when you're able to line up with these live streams. Went a little bit earlier today on this Sunday morning. Afternoon for you now. But how are you, Chelsea? What's going on with you? How's it over there in Pennsylvania? Very nice to see you. Hope all's going well. Grass getting greener over there. I'm actually going to be in your neck of the woods next week. I'm going to Lexington, Kentucky. So I'm going to be seeing that bluegrass myself. But I think even when I drove through Pennsylvania that time, I think the grass was even more vibrant there than Kentucky. I don't know. I just had never seen greener grass than when I drove through Pennsylvania when I was driving all the way from New York to Colorado, leaving that place. But yeah, I'm excited to go see the Kentucky bluegrass. Gonna go see some horse races too, which I've never done. Never thought I would do. But it's kind of that Kentucky Derby time, so there's gonna be like some precursor races, I think, going on for that, which will be dope. Be pretty cool. But yeah, good to see you, Chels. Good to see you. Yep, so we're just letting go. Letting go, baby. This is the time to be letting go in our lives. Right now, there's so much going on out there. We don't have control over the specifics of like the worldly events, necessarily. We have absolute control over the groundedness that we feel and the relaxation and the passion and excitement that we feel as the chaos ensues around us. We'll let that storm just naturally fix itself, and it'll fix itself much faster. Not that it needs fixing, that's not really the right word, but it'll generate into a different experience for us to see, the more that we can be grounded in it and enjoy our lives in the meantime, and not get sucked up in all the feelings and because we don't have to focus on those things, because again, like Troopy said, where our focus goes, energy flows. So we got to focus on the things that are internal in order to see that outside reflection change. So we got to let go of the old beliefs, the old definitions, old identities, old self. When the old life comes up and presents itself, the old self, and it's still talking, and we find ourselves still listening and still negotiating with our past viewpoints and beliefs, and what our past self feels like we should be focusing on, and what we should be worried and stressed on, and what we should be working towards and striving towards and sacrificing for, all those things. Just take a breath. See it as an opportunity to just solidify what you've chosen. Because what you let go is gone. But the more that you start negotiating with it when it comes up and presents itself in random situations, seemingly random situations, well then you're going to start buying back into it. But if you can just allow yourself to continue to solidify what you have chosen for yourself and who you've chosen to be in yourself, then that voice of the old self will get softer and softer and softer. Pennsylvania is good. It's like 25 degrees and snowing when I start working outside at 6 a.m. and 75 sunny when I'm done for the day at 6 p.m. That's very much Colorado. That's it hasn't been getting up to 75. We got up to like 70 a couple of times this spring so far, which is awesome. But yeah, Colorado's very much like that too. Very, cold in the morning, hot in the day, then cold at night. Cold in the morning, hot in the day, cold at night. Like, that's how summer is. Which is why summer is so great, because you just get to enjoy all the different weather. And it does eventually cool down. So that's cool. I think Kentucky's pretty warm right now. Maybe because you're a little further north it's colder. But yeah, I think Kentucky, when we go there, it's going to be pretty warm and humid. A little humid. Maybe a little rainy. But I think it's going to be like 70s or 80s. Which would be great. 80s a little hot. Hopefully it's 70s. So the humidity is going to be a little rough, but it'll be kind of nice too. I'm looking forward to a little moisture. It's so dry here in Colorado, especially with all the winter dryness and the dryness of winter to summer and the spring. It's been pretty brutal. So some moisture in the air, I will not mind for a little bit for the time being. So those old beliefs, they're not going to disappear instantly. You have to solidify the new one strongly enough, and then they will start disappearing, and they will start to subside. That's the only time that they'll truly disappear, that you'll truly fully let them go. And it's a good thing. That's a part of the mechanism. Them coming back to... It feels like they're coming back to tempt you and to test you. And if you look at it that way, that's fine. But it's not necessarily like the universe is tempting you or in that way, or testing you in that way. The universe doesn't really test us. It just responds to what we're putting out there. So when it seems like those tests are coming back as feedback, or I should say, those tests, seeming tests, when they do come up, it is just feedback, and it is just the mechanism helping you to solidify your new beliefs and your new identity even more strongly. And it's just feedback that you haven't quite done that yet. So you don't have to beat up on yourself. You don't have to blame yourself or, force yourself to be anything that you're not quite up to speed with yet. But it's just an opportunity to continue to let go of those things and choose something else. And the more that you callous yourself in the choices of the new self and the new identity, the more that the old self and the old identity will start to to soften and subside. So it's not a negative thing. So don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't freak out. If and when those things, it's just those opportunities. You just need to keep solidifying yourself. It's just feedback that you're not quite there. You're not quite up to speed with your new identity. You have some potholes. You have some spots that you need to fill in still. But it's all good. It's all good to have that. So don't mistake your old thoughts for your present or current truth, is essentially what I'm getting at. Because those old thoughts that come up doesn't mean that they're true, doesn't mean that they're still you. It just means that you have a little bit more letting go to do, a little bit more solidifying to do in who you're choosing to be. So just see that as an opportunity to build momentum and to gain momentum, because that's all it really is. That opportunity to gain some more momentum. Makes sense? But yeah, Chelsea, that's crazy. That's cool. 25 and that's crazy. I don't understand. It's 25. I mean, that's pretty wild that it's 25 and snowing in the morning, and then it's 75 and sunny in the afternoon. I would say that's actually way more. That's more drastic than Colorado. We don't have that exact situation. Like if it snows that day, it's gonna be cooler throughout that entire day. But to go from 25 and snowing in the morning to 75 and sunny is wild, actually. Now that I'm really processing what you said. Kind of cool. It'd be fun to you experience all the seasons in one day. That's pretty awesome, actually. Very cool. Well, nice. We're at the, we've been going for an hour and 14 minutes here, so I'm going to take a little break. Stay tuned. I'll be back, and we'll continue this on. Probably, just depending on what goes on, we'll probably just go for another hour today. I got some other stuff that I need to tend to, but we'll see where it all goes. But yeah, I'll take a little break here, as I do after every hour, and we'll continue this on. Feel free to put whatever you need to in the chat. Good to see you, Chelsea. Neville's words: if imagination creates reality, what are you imagining? It keeps playing over and over in my head. Yes. That's a great little loop to have, like a little disc in your head to have. Because imagination does create reality, so what are you imagining? Are you imagining worst case scenarios in your head, or are you imagining best case scenarios in your head? And I've done that many times. I look further ahead on the path and think I need to, anticipate all the things that could go wrong so that I'm ready for them when they happen. And that just creates more stress and anxiety than is necessary. Instead, I could imagine all the things that could go right and how well things could actually go. And then my focus would be on that. And then I would see that reflected more easily. Because if you're anticipating and making sure you're ready for all the possible problems of the day, or possible remarks from people that you don't like, or possible mistakes or negative things that could happen circumstantially in a day, then that's where your focus is. Because your focus is on that, you think you're actually doing something good for yourself, but you're actually doing something that is very upstream paddling in nature. It actually works in the opposite way when you're focusing on, like, I gotta prepare for every negative possibility that could happen in this circumstance or situation. You think that's the right way to go, but it's actually a mistake because that's where your focus is, so that's what you're going to start seeing. It's a great point. Great point, Troopy. For real, a great point. Very, very important to realize. So always just focus in your imagination of how well things could go. Even if you're a little bit like stressed about it, or it's so unknown that you have no idea, just choose to imagine the best case scenario and put your focus on that. And then the unfolding will be so much more smooth, so much more fun and satisfying. Because worry never does us any good. Worry never changes a damn thing. We can worry and stress all day long till the cows come home, but it never changes anything. Except for in the sense that what you're stressing and focusing on in your stress and anxiety is what you're going to be creating for the outpicturing to reflect to you. So I'll leave you with that. I'll be right back. Chew on that for a second, and we'll be right back.
I did know.
Okay, welcome back. You like this music, huh? You're not the only one who likes the Be Right Back music. I'm very happy to hear that. Love it, love it. Okay, what do you got here for me, Troopy? I trust the manifestation process. It's been a while since I came across Neville's teaching. I started a few years ago, always imagining the closest available parking in the parking lots of malls and what have you. I always have the best spot. Cool. Yeah, that's another small thing you can play with, It's great. It became a big thing with everyone who drives with me. They can bet on it. Nice. Bet on if you're going to get it or not. That's fun. It's a fun game. Cool. Make it a game. Absolutely. Smart. That was my first intentional manifestation. Great. What a perfect first one to have. I've always been a lucky person. I'm working on that now. Well, it doesn't sound like you have to work on being a lucky person. You just know that you are a lucky person. And there's really no such thing as luck. But if you have the intention or if you have the thoughts that I am a lucky person, then you will experience what being a lucky person means to you. So I mean, it's a great thing. Like, I'm a lucky person too. That's what I like to say as well. Even though I know like it's not luck, but having that feeling of I'm a lucky person just means like everything works out for me always, and I just get lucky and fortunate and blessed. So I love that. Being the luckiest person I know, yes. Yeah, I like that too. Like, I'm the luckiest person that I know. That's a great affirmation, a great mantra. People, situations, anything really. If you believe, you can achieve, yes. If you believe with feeling, the feeling that comes from the belief and the knowing, then you can achieve. Anything you can imagine, you can create. Anything that you can imagine with feeling, you can create. But in the sense that if I can imagine it, then I can create it. I agree with that, yes. Just fine-tuning a little bit here, not nitpicking, but just fine-tuning. I love it. For not only you, but for others. And in my head, I dwell in the fulfilled desire. There you go. Any outcome must be the most positive outcome imaginable. I agree. Exactly what I was saying before I went off. I'm ignoring the current reality. It's a fun game, life. Yes, it is. Right time, right place, etc. Yes, it's a fun affirmation. Yeah. I think that's awesome. It's great energy to be having out there. I can tell, I can feel it for you. Charlene, I can feel it strongly coming off of you. I can tell you're really getting in the groove with it, really trusting yourself, really trusting the law of assumption, the laws of the universe that allow all this to take place. And yeah, ignoring the current reality just means denying the senses, and denying the senses just means you're denying the fact that your current reality is incapable of changing for the better. That's really what denying the senses is. You're not stuck in it. Doesn't mean you can't appreciate what is currently manifested, because that's part of it, is to become appreciative and grateful and milk your current situation for everything that you possibly can. Find all the messages, the learnings, everything that you possibly can, because there's nothing more important than what's actually going on in your life, because what's going on in your present moment is the current lessons. It has the most to teach you. Whatever's in your current moment. You're not supposed to experience all the lessons of life all at once, so that means any current moment that you're living right now, any current manifestation reality contains all the lessons that you need for that moment to get you to the next moment. Isn't that a powerful thing to know? Ah, yes. It is a fun game. Play the game of life. Imagine the most important and positive outcome imaginable, just because that's your choice. That's what you prefer. Focus on that. Focus on it. This is great. These are all things that I'm playing with and intending and devoting myself to as well. All these just little things that you're saying here, Troopy. It's important for all of us to just take these little steps, Take it one step at a time. The new energy that flows through my spirit is kind of tingly. Yeah, it gives you a little tingle, a little tickle. Yeah, it will. It will give you a little tingle. Absolutely. Good to have a little tingle, be a little tingly every once in a while, you know? Yes, 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 absolutely. It's all in those little things. I love all those affirmations, all the feeling like you're the luckiest person in the world, feeling like everything that happens is for a positive reason. I have the choice and the power to choose the definitions that I attach to any given situation. I can label them as positive, I can label them as negative, I can label them as neutral. You have that power. You're able to do that. That's the power that we have, and that's how we begin letting go of those old identities, those old selves. Entertain what you want to entertain. Entertain the most positive outcome just because that's what you want to entertain. Entertain the outlook on life that everything works out for you in perfect timing and that you're the luckiest person that you know. And I'm always at the right place at the right time. So important. So important. Love it. Great reflections. Great reflections. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing all that, Troopy. I love it. Little rampage of appreciation there. How does one grapple with duality in situations? Yeah, if you want to, do you have like a specific example that you want to take apart, Chels? Because I think what you're getting at is there's always like, at least the way that I look at it is that we always have the opportunity to label something, any situation, as positive or negative. So we don't really have to grapple with a duality in that sense, that duality of like the yin and the yang, and how there's always light and dark, there's always equal and opposite reaction, and so on and so forth. For me, I just decide that I'm gonna, no matter how negative something seems, no matter how unfortunate something seems, no matter what my initial reaction is to a certain situation, that I don't have to stay in the feelings that initially I respond with, which may be sadness or anger or frustration or stress, anxiety, what have you. I'm okay with that, having that response. I'm good to myself. I lean into those feelings and just ask the question, what is the message behind this reaction, this response, and what is the message behind this circumstance that feels very intense right now and feels like it could go either way. I could let this take me into a negative spiral, or I can choose to find the message, find the positive in it, and then reap the positive outcomes. So for me, that's how I deal with duality of everything. We always have choice. The duality is there for lessons and for teaching. It's what we came here to experience as humans, because there's so much to learn from the duality of life and all the different things that go on in our lives. Just gonna raise this a second. And just the fact that I have the power within myself, my own free will, to choose my thoughts and choose how I see a situation. I just choose to see the positive. And I don't negate the negative. I don't say that, and I don't even actually label the other side of the duality as negative. Because I think it's something that I can use up and get the most benefit from when I actually am able to see the negative as well as the positive, but just choose the positive instead. When it seems like a seemingly negative thing, I don't push it away, I don't force it away, I don't judge it as bad or evil. I say this is a part of creation. I don't resist it. What you resist persists. So I don't give the quote-unquote negative side of duality any energy from myself that it shouldn't be there, or that it's wrong for being there. I always see both sides. I typically always choose to see optimism, but there are two sides, so I don't see it as this is bad and this is good. I see it as this is good and bad. Like there are two truths. It's not an issue of seeing things negatively. It's more seeing it as both, if that makes sense. Like struggling with two truths. Well, I mean, if it creates struggle in you, then I guess, that's something that, you can decide whether you enjoy and want to keep around or not. I definitely understand. I think I just touched on it without even reading your comment about how we don't need to judge the seemingly bad thing. And I think what you're saying is seeing it as good and bad is essentially you saying that you're seeing it as neutral, as you having the choice to define it. Because life is what the meaning you give to it. You get to decide what meaning you give to any situation. So that's what I'm pointing at. I think it's a good place to be at, that sort of neutral spot of like, this is happening. It's not good or bad. It contains both. It could contain both. But it really only actually contains the meaning that you give to that situation and circumstance. So that's how you can move past the duality situations and circumstances as they come up. I think it's a great thing to realize, this is neither good or bad. This is neutral, because everything in life is actually neutral. And we, as the creators of our own reality, we as God incarnate has the power to give meaning to that situation. So I think we're saying the same thing with different words. I like that perspective. That's the perspective that I choose to have as well. There are two truths. You can either make the negative side of it true, or you can make the positive side of it true. One doesn't negate the other. But all truths are true because you're the one who gives it meaning. So whatever you give truth to, with feeling and knowing and discernment and resonance, will be what is true for you. And then you will see the reflection of what you believe to be true. Does that make sense? So that's great. Because then when you have like that, see it as good and bad, and you have the choice to define it how you want, and you can just view it, everything in life, as a neutral circumstance and happenstance, and then you can move through it much, much quicker, much more gracefully. You don't beat up on yourself. You can have maybe you have a response or a reaction or a trigger from something that happens, and that's fine to have that in the moment, but just bring yourself back to, this is actually a neutral circumstance. Even if it's brought up a negative feeling in me, even if others would label it as bad or negative or judge it as evil or something like that, I don't have to, because I know that this contains good and bad, and depending on what meaning I give to it is the truth that I will pull from it. What a great question, Chelsea. What a great question. I love your explanation of it. Hope that makes sense. If you have anything you want to add, or another question that came up from there, feel free to throw it in. But yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. Could that be your old self trying to manipulate your new self? It's your choice to choose what you desire. Well, like I said, Troopy, is that it's just the mechanism. So it's the old self isn't like trying to manipulate and connive its way back into your life. It's just the mechanism to show you that you still have some parts of you in the new identity that you've defined for yourself that you're not completely believing or buying into or embodying yet. So it's not a negative thing when that old self does come up, and it seems like it's testing you. It seems like it's trying to manipulate you to go back to your old self. But really it's just giving you an opportunity to solidify the new identity and the new self deeper within you. Because without that duality, without that other side, you wouldn't actually be able to have like a solidified experience of it. It would be kind of just wishy-washy. It would be fleeting. You'd feel it in some moments, and in other moments you wouldn't, or you'd feel something else. It's very wishy-washy. So that's all that opportunity is. And yeah, it's your choice to choose what you desire. It's your choice to choose who you desire to be and embody. So yeah, it's a good thing when those things. Well said, Max. Thank you very much. I'm glad it resonates. Yeah, when those things come up, when things seem negative, whatever, you can define it as you want. There's always a message and a lesson. That's why I always say to lean into it. When it feels uncomfortable, when it feels scary, lean into the feelings, lean into the triggers that are happening, and you'll see that there's a message. You'll see that there's a message behind it, showing you something about yourself, or about this situation or circumstance, this relationship, this other person, and that's it. And then you get to define it how you want, and just define it how it feels best to you. What gives you the most sense of peace and resolve, and allows you to move forward the quickest. That's all it is. Really simple. Very well said, ladies. I appreciate you. I love it. I really do. Hey, we got Simply Learn here again. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing well. Good. How are you doing? We are doing well. We are doing amazing on this Sunday. How's your Sunday going over there? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you again. What's new with you? What's new with you, Simply Learn? So yeah, does that all make sense? Does that resonate? Chelsea, does that kind of make sense? Give you a little more clarity about all that? Just briefly observe. Briefly observe when the old self comes up, seeming like it's tempting you to go back, but really just giving you an opportunity to solidify again who you're choosing to be even more. Just observe it. Don't attach. You can observe it and just kind of have a chuckle. Oh, there it is. There's that old self again. There's that old identity, that old belief. How funny. It's coming up. It's all good. It's not here to hurt me. It's not here to harm me in any way. It's just there. Check that out. What a cool little observation. It's interesting. Just see it as like a playful opportunity to just observe it. Don't attach to it, because the more that you entertain it, the more you're going to persist. The more that it's going to persist. The more that you argue with it, or push against it, or negotiate with it, the more that it's going to persist. The more energy you're giving to it. It's not like it's like, oh yeah, like give me that energy and all that. It's not doing that. It's just you're the operant power. You're the one that gives energy and meaning to everything. So just chill, just observe. Don't attach. You don't gotta entertain it. You can just laugh at it, smile at it, say no, thank you, and move on with your day, and keep choosing what you're choosing. Because the attention is what feeds that old self and the old beliefs and everything like that. The new identity just equals the dominant thoughts over time. The dominant thoughts and feelings over time. And the repetition of that is what creates the true shift that you're looking for in your life. You just have to continue to choose the dominant thoughts that you want over time, persist in it, repeat it, and that will create the shift, and it will create enough feeling in you once you get used to it, and you take enough actions on those thoughts that feel good, that soon enough you'll just find that it's your new natural state of being. And when the old self comes up, it's much easier to just let it go. And soon enough, it won't be able to really get to you, because you're just so solid in your new vibration, your new frequency, and so on. Yes, Max, nice mug, by the way, bro. I like the print on it. If I were there, I would steal that mug. You just swipe it away from me, eh? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's actually personally made by my partner Madison. She painted this, so it's just like represents we go on hikes and stuff in the mountains. There's the sun. This was me and her snowshoeing. That's why I have the poles there. And then we have my little cat. Not that he comes with us on those snowshoes. And then we got a little UFO up here because we always talk about life and the cosmos and life outside of Earth and so on. So she drew in a little spaceship up there because we always feel like we're being watched whenever we're hiking up there. Yeah, swipe or no swiping. I'm not stealing my mug. I know, it is sweet. It was a very sweet gift. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. Yep, yep, yep. And it's a big old mug, too. She made it this big because I drink a lot of tea. I drink a lot of fluids each day. Those little teeny mugs are never enough. So yeah, I got some nice little tea in here right now. It's delicious. Perfect. Clarity doesn't come from eliminating duality. It comes from deciding despite it. That's where I struggle deciding, so I'm in limbo. I totally agree. Clarity does not come from eliminating duality or eliminating the thing, pushing the side of duality that you don't like and prefer away. Yeah, I mean, tell me more about what you're struggling with there. From what I gave you, because it comes from deciding despite it. So is it that you just struggle to choose what you want to give your energy to, which side of the duality, or what you want to choose, or what's like the biggest struggle? Can you pinpoint that clearly? Sometimes it's hard to pinpoint clearly, so I get it, if not. Oh, that's so sweet. Say hi to Madison from our side. I will, absolutely. Jesus bless her. Jesus already blessed by giving a partner like you to her. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it goes both ways. You know, she's a big blessing to me, obviously, as well. But, yeah, thank you. I will definitely share that with you. And thank you for saying that. Thank you. Good vibes all around. Good to see you guys here. Good to see you, Chell. Simply Learn. Good to see you back here, my friend. Hope all's going well with you. Hope these concepts are starting to make sense. I truly feel like this awakening time that we're in right now, and the journey that so many of us who are, awakening or have awakened to new truths and are on this journey of always wanting to better ourselves in the sense that we just truly allow our authenticity to flow and let go of things that keep our authenticity from flowing, that keep who we really are covered up. I think like these are, and that's why I'm so passionate about this identity stuff, because it truly is like the thing that changes your life the most is the new identities, the new belief systems and definitions, the outlook that you have on life, the things that you believe and feel, the things that you think, the things that you imagine, the things that you anticipate. So I will always be inspired to talk about this endlessly and find new ways of saying it depending on who I'm talking to, and depending on who's in the chat, and depending on who's watching the videos, and all of these things. It's a very special time. Yes, this indeed is a special time. Yeah, we just have more opportunity than we've ever had before. More than we've ever had before. Yeah, it's just got to have grace with ourselves and Yeah. Giving vibes like big bro. Like a big bro. Well, I like that. Yeah. Big bro vibes. I like that. I like that a lot. Because these are never shoulds. These are all just offerings. I don't care if you take it or leave it, what you decide to do with what I say. I'm just passionate about saying it and sharing my truths. That's it. I really don't care what you do with them. I hope that they serve you in some way or validate you in some way or give you a perspective that allows you to move forward. But whether you take it or leave it is entirely up to those who watch it. I'm not your guru. I'm not your preacher or priest or rabbi. I am just a bro going through similar things that all of you are, and I have my perspectives and truths that I'm passionate about saying. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you saying that. The big bro vibes. 100%. But I will always continue with the identity thing. It's something that's always going to be reassessed as well, that we need to revalue in ourselves, reevaluate from time to time. Our identities change, definitions and beliefs change and elevate as our frequencies and vibrations begin to change and elevate as well. So we're always adapting, and we're always replacing old with the new and so on. So, but once you kind of get this down and understand why certain things happen, why certain things come up, what, the confusion's all about, what's holding you back, what false beliefs or about yourself do you have that keep you from living your life authentically and passionately. Once you kind of get all that, get a hold of all that, then you just start elevating. You understand what's going to come, and you understand how to navigate it when it happens. So that's kind of the cool mechanism for these tools, for sure. Right now I'm reading a book named As a Man Thinketh. Yep, I've read that book. Great little book. It is a little book too, nice and short and sweet. Yeah, that was one of the early on books that I read, I would say, when I'm on this spiritual awakening journey, and during the transition from, I don't even know if it was during the transition from religion to whatever I'm doing now. But yeah, great book. I haven't read that book in a while, but it's really good. Really clarifies, as a man thinketh, so he shall be. Our thoughts really are everything. What a concept, right? So part of the other thing that I think that is the reason for, well, I really know is the reason for staying in our old identities is that we're too comfortable being who we've always been. We're very attached, seeing through the lens that we've always seen, experiencing in the way that we've always experienced, reacting to things the way we've always reacted to it, not changing our outlooks because, I don't know, maybe we're just comfortable with it because maybe nothing necessarily wrong. Maybe it's keeping us alive. Maybe it's keeping us nice and cozy. It's keeping us from getting in trouble or being scrutinized or judged because we're kind of staying small, staying in the box of who we've always been. So it is really a lot about getting out of our comfort zones and into the unknown more. And getting comfortable with the unknown, practicing it enough that we begin to get comfortable in it. Especially in these days, I mean, we're seeking comfort like never before. We are more comfortable and coddled than we've ever been before with just everything that we have at our disposal that we've never had before. Excuse me. So it's easy to get caught up in going to work or doing whatever you do in a day and then vegging out, just consuming content and consuming instead of, using that time that you consume to go inside and go internal to allow yourself to find yourself and express yourself and actually be who you are, not this protective layer or the mask that you've been wearing that hides who you really are because you're afraid to be who you are because you're afraid of that judgment and the scrutiny of others. And we just need to be consistent and persist. Not just do things because they're comfortable, but because they actually help us get outside of our box a little bit, our little Groundhog's Day autopilot routine box that we find ourselves in that we've developed. And that's why, everything hardens into fact so strongly from what we create in our lives. Excuse me, that oftentimes, it's the most challenging to get out of what we've manifested for ourselves unconsciously. Because in some sense, it's working out for us in some way that we define as more important than what could work out for us better if we would just try, if we would just take the actions from the new self, the new identity that we've created, from the new I am that we've identified within ourselves of who we really are. It's very important to define that I am, because if you don't define that I am, who am I, then you don't know what actions to take. You don't know what direction to go because you don't even know who you are yet. You haven't defined it for yourself. You don't have to have everything figured out, but that knowing who you are is going to give you the guidelines and the guidance and the inspiration to act in the direction that would take you to more of who you are, and then it wouldn't feel so uncomfortable moving into the unknown. You wouldn't even necessarily feel like you're seeking out discomfort or getting out of your comfort zone because it's just you're used to always navigating the change in life and the changes that you're making in yourself, and it's actually a fun and playful game, and it actually excites you, the unknown does, because the unknown just contains more of who you are. Does that make sense? Bro, why simple things are the toughest to follow for some people, why we take small steps so lightly. Because we like to overcomplicate things. We think things need to be much, much harder than they need to be. And, we're kind of brought up in that culture, many of us. That we have to work hard for the things that we want in life. When really it just comes down to simple truths that at first, they are easier said than done because we're so conditioned in the opposite way. It's tough a lot of the times at first to gain that trust, and that's why I harp on taking the small steps and the baby steps, but nobody wants to do that because they don't find them to be valid, or they don't think it's worth their time or their effort or their focused attention. They put other things before it. They'd rather put their comforts and their consumptions before taking the little baby steps and the micro decisions that they need to make to allow who they actually are. So it's just, we love overcomplicating things. We like the challenge, I think, as humans. I mean, life is challenging as it is, but we always feel like we have to challenge ourselves more, like we have to find a way to push or grind into the change in our life because we just feel like we need to have that challenge in order to validate our existence. I think that's a lot where it comes from too. Like the harder it is, the more validated that we are in our existence and deservingness to be here and have nice things and experience a life that we enjoy. Hamsley, what's up, my friend? Sounds like a new name. Remind me if you've been here before, but that sounds new. And if so, welcome in. The moving movement, yeah. Got to keep moving with the movement. The flow of life, the downstream flow. who here had a success story, please do share. Yeah, there were some success stories we were talking about a little bit earlier. Troopy was. We've had many success stories with the intention to manifest something just simple, mundane in general, which was to get a compliment on something that we're wearing and intentionally creating that. So when that happens, that builds faith, that builds trust in ourselves, trust in the laws of the universe, like the laws of assumption. And so, I guided meditations into Neville Goddard techniques of feeling the wish fulfilled in your imagination and creating that circumstance in your imagination that implies the wish fulfilled and brings those feelings. And we've had a lot of those success stories lately. So yeah, it's been amazing, and everyone's just been improving themselves, myself included, from day to day in these live streams as I guide myself and guide them and share perspectives. But yeah, I'm on the fence, Hemsley. I can't remember if you're new here or if you have dropped in here maybe once before. I can't remember. I'm sorry, but let me know. Good to see you here, though, my friend. How's everything in your life? You got any success stories you want to share, or anything that you're going through you need clarity on, that you have questions about, or anything like that? Feel free to drop it in the chat. But yeah, you're all much closer than you think. I know life is just, it's so we're such dense creatures in these human bodies. Everything seems like so, because it seems so heavy and so dense that, and I think this is another reason that we make the simple things the hardest, is because everything is like so solid here. We think it's not malleable, it's not changeable, it's not moldable because of how solid and dense it feels, but it is. And that's what we teach ourselves through the small little success stories of just things that are simple, building our belief one little baby step at a time, so that then we can get to the things that we deem as a little bit bigger. Max, bro, I like that painting on your wall, that dense forest. Yeah, it's actually a tapestry. Where is it? Yeah, it's a tapestry, so it's not even a painting. So yeah, I'm going to be taking that with me. I'm moving out of this place in June, so that'll be coming with me, and we're going to have a nice, more of a studio. I'm going to actually have an office for these live streams and content creation and so on. So have even more of a background. But thank you. Yeah, the forest, I just always got to have nature around me, even though I already have nature around me. I need more of it in my room and in my space, But appreciate you. Yeah, much more to come. Lots of great points. Lots of great questions. I appreciate it very much, very, very much. Yeah, I wonder, because I want to be able to take you guys along on some live streams as well, like out and about, like if I have to go do something and I can't stay here in front of the computer the whole time. It'd be nice to just like switch it over to my phone and just carry it around, but I think I need like a hotspot or something like that to allow enough Wi-Fi. But it'd be kind of cool to just like take you guys around, just like you see the other streamers do. I guess I could just switch over. Am I seeing myself live right now? What is this gonna do? Huh. Yeah, so I can just watch myself here. Am I seeing myself live right now? Anyways. Yeah, still figuring some things out. Appreciation becomes more special when it comes from a genuine person like you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. yeah, that's all, genuine, transparent. That's what I'm about. No bullshit, no spiritual bypassing, no woo woo. Just straight up, what is true for me is what I will always be sharing here. And always appreciating you guys and giving you value that you just refuse to give yourself. If I could be that thing that lights the fire within you a little bit, then I'm happy to do that, to give you guys appreciation and gratitude, and give you a congratulations when you won't congratulate yourself for manifestations, or when you just gloss over them or see them as coincidence or all would have happened anyways. No. Why do we start valuing life when we're about to leave this beautiful planet Earth? Because I think we realize that we never did. We get to the end of our lives and realize that we left so much out there to be experienced. That's the people, like all the old folks in the on their deathbed, that have regrets in those old folks' homes. It's like they didn't allow themselves to live the life that they could have. And you don't realize that when you're living the life, because you're so caught up in, and this is the answer to your question, you're so caught up in your anxieties and your stresses and the goals that you think you must accomplish, and if you don't, then you don't deserve to be here. Your existence isn't validated. Or if you don't pay the bills and have a family, or go about your life in a certain way that culture or society deems as appropriate or as the high way or the right way. People do that too. Some people just get in their job that pays the bills. They start a family before they're ready. Then they get caught in needing to provide for their family and so on. And then they give at the expense of themselves. And then at the end of their life and at the end of their days, they have no energy to do anything else because they just keep pouring from an empty cup and serving things outside of themselves and never actually moving and taking action on the things that are who they are and what they dream of being. They were taught that and conditioned that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and you can't have anything good in life, and you can't. It's tough to get ahead, and they have all these definitions about their life that kept them from truly living. And you realize that at the end because you have nothing else to think about. Because when you're at the end of your days, you know your time is up and it's coming to a close, and you look back and wonder, what if I would have quit my job and traveled the world, or figured it out, or what if I would have done something a little differently? What would have happened? What if I actually did take what seemed like a risk on myself? What would have happened? They realized how many opportunities they had, but that they just missed because they were so caught up in stress and anxiety and politics and drama. So that's why I'm here to awaken you all to that, a very good point that you make there. Maybe. Bro, I'm imagining myself with you, and I'm bowing down my head and your feet. You don't gotta do that, but I appreciate the gesture. Maybe you won't believe it, but your wisdom is like a healing session for me. Bro, that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me, my friend. Yeah. But please, no need to bow, because I am not above or below anybody. I am on the same journey as you guys. I just have my truths to share, but it means a lot to me that this feels like a healing session for you. And that's incredible. And by the way, I am going to be offering, not necessarily healing sessions in the sense of that's my intention, but one-on-one sessions for you guys. That's coming soon. I'm finding a way to just get all the P's and Q's for that available so that I can serve you guys one-on-one, and maybe even perhaps in group sessions. Who knows? If you have friends and we We can all do it together, and you guys can ask questions or clarities that you need, or we can all do Neville Goddard technique, imagination, all that together in those sessions too. But I am going to be offering that very soon, likely before summertime. So that's to come for sure, so that I can work with you guys and meet you, online and help you through what you're going through, make it more personal, actually talk to you, feel out your energy a little bit more. So I'm glad you bring that up, because that's what I want to do, is just help guide you, inspire you to change your own life. If you feel stuck, if you feel stagnant, if you don't know where to go, who to turn to, if you don't have anybody to talk about these things with in your life, nobody who really understands you, I will be that person for you. So keep an eye out for that. That will be an opportunity you guys will have in the very near future. Just getting the logistics, the P's and Q's for that set up, how I'm going to go about that. But, I bow to you as well, my friend. Absolutely. I'm just a reflection of you. So the fact that you're even able to experience someone like me, guiding you in this way, allowing you to feel like this is a healing session for you, means that you are that same energy. Because I really am just a mirror. You wouldn't be able to experience me if some of the things that are resonating or that I say aren't already inside you as a belief. So I love you. I love you, Simply Learn. And I love all you guys. It is my passion to be here and to serve you. It fills me up. It gives me life. It gives me purpose. And yeah, I just love you guys. It really means a lot to me to have this opportunity. But if you have any last minute burning questions, I think I'm going to jump off the stream. Got some other things I need to tend to here today. But just want to jump on nice and early. It's been a blast. I love you guys. I love hanging with you guys, answering questions, chopping it up, campfire conversations, talking about life, helping you through what you're going through, giving you clarity and perspective that may ignite the fire that's a little bit dormant in you right now. If I can just be the oxygen to allow that fire to engulf your heart and light you on fire in the sense of passion and authenticity, then that's what I'm here for. But yeah, any last burning questions or comments, please feel free to drop them in. Who are there on your wall? Are they someone who influenced in someone? Yes, those are my biggest influences. And you can't see Neville Goddard and Wayne Dyer are on this wall. So I have two more pictures. But yeah, that's and so these three here, I kind of just, how do I do this? So you got Alan Watts, you got Ram Dass, and you got Eckhart Tolle. So I've mostly dabbled in them. Like I like them, and so I feel like I've gotten things from them that resonated. So I put them up there. Then we got Bashar. I cannot get my finger right. There we go. We got Bashar, channeled by Daryl Anka. These are 4 channelers that I love. So Bashar, Abraham Hicks here. Life-changing. We got Lee Carroll, channeling Cryon. And we have Jeffrey Hoppe, channeling Adamus Saint Germain. And then we got on this wall here, Neville Goddard, obviously. And Wayne Dyer on this wall. So yeah, good job noticing that. Yeah, but they are my biggest influencers. Perfect way to say it. My biggest sources of knowledge and wisdom, and who have influenced me into who I am today and what I share and what I teach and what I offer. Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for noticing it. I'm going to be putting, my new office. I'll hopefully have a lot more for you guys to look at. I don't know if it's be tapestries or how I'll do it. Maybe some lighting, something like that. But, yeah. Any other questions or comments, guys? I'm about to jump off. Appreciate you guys. We'll see. Maybe I'll jump on later tonight if I have time or feel like it. Did a little bit shorter of a live stream today, just over 2 hours. Don't know if I'm necessarily going to have to like push myself to the 4 hour mark. That was always like the goal, but I'm starting to do more of these as well for now. So I'll be back every day this week up until Thursday, and then I'll probably take about a week or more off. Bro, Ramdas is the student of Neem Kauri Marihaji from India. Google it. Who's the guru of Ramdas? Cool. Yeah, Ramdas was just a sweet guy. Very wise. Loved his energy. Loved the things that he would say. Pretty funny guy. But cool. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. What a nice synchronicity, eh? Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Simply Learn. I actually spaced out that you were from India. So great to see you. I hope all's going well and better for you. I know that there was a lot going on at that time when you first jumped in here, so happy to support you in any way that I can. If the one-on-ones eventually interest you in the future, we can set that up too, and I can guide you a little more, help you a little more, and everything like that. So, all right. Much love. Namaste. Simply Learn. Namaste. Thank you for being here, brother. Really appreciate your attention and your resonances, and thank you for saying that about this being like a healing session. That's really inspiring, and I have a lot of appreciation and gratitude for that. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for a good stream as always. Love you guys. Take care of yourself. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll post something on YouTube to give you guys a little bit more of a heads up as to this week's schedule, how I see it going down, and we will go from there. So just be easy on yourselves, give yourself some grace, find ways to love and appreciate yourself and the reality you got going for yourself right now. There's a lot more good to come, much more good to come. And we'll see you guys very, very soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Max. You're welcome. Charlene, good to see you. Thank you for all your feedback on your manifestations of the camper and everything you said and all the affirmations and everything you stated here. It's awesome. Thank you, Chelsea. Good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Charisse, everyone who was in here today. Really appreciate you all, as always. And I love you very much. Love you very much. We'll see you guys mañana, tomorrow. I'll try and give you a little bit of a heads up, all right? All right, see you later.